Hello, you're all the way up there now. Hope you don't mind the change of angle. The full game of FM21 is out now, and we're about to play our next two group games of the Betfred Cup. Let's get into this. So yes, welcome back in, where we continue on our journey here with Kilmarnock in the Scottish Premiership, but specifically today in the Betfred Cup, Group H. We last played, our last two games was in the last episode, Stranraer and Partick, where we beat Stranraer comfortably 4-1, and Partick we lost 2 in penalties. Since then we've played 4 games in the league, drawing against Livingston and Hibs, losing to Rangers quite comfortably. No one played particularly well in that game, and scraping a 1-0 win against St Johnstone, who are bottom of the league. So the fact that we're scraping wins against that maybe tells you that we're not in the richest vein of form at the moment. But we've got these next two games against Dunfermline and Stenhousemuir, which should be easy wins for us, and then hopefully we win this group, qualify, and we'll see what happens then. So we have an injury to Nicky Kabamba today, and Brandon Honstrup's on his way back from injury as well, so it's picked a few of the positions for us already, really. So Sam Green is going to be playing alongside Eamon Brophy up front, and at left back we're going to have Callum Waters. So we'll play a fairly full strength side. Alan Power, I don't know if you knew this, but he was injured. He's coming back from injury, not quite fit, so he'll sit on the bench. Rodders in goal. We have Millen, Mengi, Finlay and Waters across the back. Burke and Sibbald in either wing, with Dicker and Malumbu in the middle, and Greenwood and Brophy up top. As you can see from the goal scorer on the right hand side here, Brophy continues to be our main goal scorer. So let's hope that we get some goals from elsewhere maybe today, especially against a team like Dunfermline in the divisions below. So here we go. 15 minutes in, it's the first highlight of the game. Chris Burke with a free kick on the right hand side, swings it in, and it's cleared well by Dunfermline there. Waters to Millen, back down the line to Burke. A good ball in needed here, it is, to Greenwood, and it's over the bar. Another highlight here. Millen threw the ball into Burke, and he gets the ball back, and he's continuing up the line here. Just wandered, no one's trying to stop him at all, into Brophy, and Brophy scores. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm fairly happy that Brophy's scoring goals. I would just like, perhaps, if someone else could as well, just in case we end up with a Brophy injury and then we're struggling there. But Millen bombs it down the right hand side. No one tries to stop him at all. Swings in a cracking ball, and Brophy slots that ball away. 1-0 Kilmarnock. What? Oh, Finlay's given away a penalty there. I thought that was going to continue to something else, but Finlay gave away a penalty. Doe comes to take it in right down the middle. Well, that's I wasn't even talking for that there. I didn't think it was going to be a highlight, and Finlay's just given away a penalty. How good was this penalty? I mean, it's right down the middle. A good dive from the keeper, but the wrong way. So that's 1-0. Fantastic. We're just getting to half time here, and it looks like there's not going to be any more highlights. The team, looking at the average ratings, Malumbu's not been playing particularly well, but we don't have much to do. We'll say we're not happy with your performance. That's motivated most of the team, apart from Malumbu. But let's see what happens here in this second half. We're an hour into the game now, and nothing's really happened actually in this second half, so I think we'll make some changes. We'll bring off Malumbu. We'll bring on Aaron Tishbola. And up front, Sam Greenwood's looking a bit tired. So Danny Whitehall coming on for one of his very few performances, one of his few appearances for the season. Normally we'd obviously have Kabamba in there, but he's injured, so Whitehall will be coming on. I'm just going to change to play attacking now for the last 10 minutes to try and get a goal so this doesn't go to penalties again. But if we get towards the end of the game, I might bring on a penalty taker who's slightly better than some we've got on the pitch. Right, it looks like it's going to penalties, so who are some of our better penalty takers? I assume Rory McKenzie. His penalties are 7. That's not great. Alan Power, 13. That's more like it. 6. And McGowan, that seems not much better. No, so Alan Power could easily come on. How good are some of these other players' penalties? 9. Not great. Penalty 16 for Craig Sibbald. That's good. Chris Burke here, I'm assuming has got good penalty taking. 12. Yeah, so I think we'll probably take off one of these defenders whose penalty takings won't be great. 8 there for Finlay. Menge's penalties are 4. That's not good at all. So what we'll do is we'll slide Gary Dicker back to centre back. He can play there, and bring Alan Power, wasn't it? Yes. He can come on. 2 minutes to go and be a penalty taker. Oh, there's a highlight right at the end of the game. Cleared by Finlay. The ball swung back in by Murray towards the back post. Oh, what a save from Warders. Very, very important that we got the save there. And he's blotted up the park. Danny Whitehall, could he win the game for us? He finds Aaron Tishbola down the left-hand side, gets challenged, and that's surely the end of the game now. Are we going to get the throw away? We are. Callum Waters throws the ball into Brophy. Gets challenged. It's out for a corner. Could we score from the last play of the game? Surely this is the last play. Buck swings the ball in. The ball's cleared. Blow the whistle. Ref? He has. We're on to penalties. Again, for the second game in a row here in the Betfred Cup. So we've got Brophy, Power, Sibbald and Burke who are taking powers there, and we'll give Whitehall. You can take the 5th one, and then after that it's just a free-for-all. They're not particularly great. Anyway, what do we do for a team talk here? Try to relax and be decisive. Yeah, and no one cared. That's good. Here we go, penalty shootout. So Eamon Brophy steps up to take the first penalty for us. Again, we're getting deja vu, and he slots it home this time though, as 1-0 to Kilmarnock. I said Doe earlier, this could be Dow, but it's a striker for them anyway, and it's slotted into the bottom corner. 1-0. Alan Power strolls up, sets up, and slots it into the bottom left corner. 2-1 to Kilmarnock. Here comes O'Hara, who had a chance late on in the game to win the game for Dunfermline. Oh, and he's put that right in the corner. Danny Rogers gets the right way, but just didn't make the save. Here comes Craig Sibbald to take the 3rd penalty for Kilmarnock. And it's in that bottom. All of our penalties have been in that corner. We must like that corner for some reason. McManus strolls forward and hits it. And he's put that right in the corner for Dunfermline. Chrissy Burke now comes up. Come on, Burkie. Let's score this penalty. And he has, again, the 4th one in that corner. What's going on? Surely the keeper just has to guess that way. Anyway, McCann comes up for Dunfermline. The drama. Oh, and he puts it in. We're down to sudden death basically now. Danny Whitehall came on with half an hour to go, and he slots it. He goes the other way. Well done, Danny. You thought about it. Well done. And now we'll come up to their 5th penalty. Boy Murray, number 5. That looks to me like it could be a centre back. I'm not sure. Does he look confident? We'll say no. No, he doesn't look confident. He comes to hit the ball, and he's put it wide, and we've won. We've got an extra bonus point from it. We're really celebrating quite aggressively for a team that should have won in normal time, never mind in penalties. But yeah, we got the points there eventually. And let's quickly move on to the next game. Well, I'm afraid I bring some disappointing news. As you can see from the screen here, we're already mathematically out of the Betfred Cup after that draw with Dunfermline. They're 4 points ahead, haven't played all their games. We've got 1 more to go, but we can't get enough points. We can only come second. That's us officially out of the bet. I know everyone's sad, but that's us officially out. So there's not much point in playing the next game. It doesn't mean anything, and I'm not really feeling like playing another game. It's really sad. This is a really important. It's not at all an important tournament. It's the least important tournament. I mean, half the time we play a youth team in it in real life anyway. So yeah. But yeah, there's no point in showing you this second game. So I'll just show you the result. Sorry, just quickly before we get to that last pointless game of the Betfred Cup, I've signed Tim Cahill as my reserve team manager, and he's recommended that I sign Phil Barsley, the 35-year-old fullback, who, fair enough, is of a very high quality, but is on £25,000 a week. And bear in mind that the club is spending £36,000 in total as a club on all our players, and you're suggesting that I sign a player who's on £25,000 a week. Tim, that's not what I signed you here for. You just get on with teaching those reserves how to play football. Maybe give us some reserves to play in a team, because the way we're playing, we might need some. So here's a highlight. The first goal in this game. Surprise, surprise. It's not for us. Stenhouse Muir. Less said about that, the better. I'll let you know if there's any more that come up. Oh, here we go. Looks like, sending off for Rossi. That's not ideal. What do we do? I've literally just made a change, bringing on Dicker there, and also bringing on Aaron McGowan. So I imagine we're going to have to just drop Dicker into the defence. And then we can bring on, we don't really have anyone else to play central midfield. I know it says Mitch Pinnock can do it, but we'll bring on Rory McKenzie and drop him in to play in the middle. He can play in the middle of midfield. Getting from bad to worse. And there we go. A 1-0 loss to Stenhousemuir. So yeah, as you can see, we tried a little bit of rotation, which proved to be not hugely successful, which means now, as we look at the Betfred Cup Group H, we are knocked out. We still end up coming second, actually, but we're knocked out of the Betfred Cup at the group stage. Unfortunately, I did not even know there was best place. Oh, that's disappointing. There's best placed, second place teams, so if we'd actually won, we would have qualified. If I'd known that, we might have tried slightly harder, but there we go. As an apology for those really poor performances we had in the Betfred Cup there, we'll bring you a little special where we see Celtic and Aberdeen, two tough games, in the next episode. And that'll be coming to you on Monday, because the series is going to be Monday to Friday at 11 o'clock. We'll post some of these videos up there, so you'll see that over the weekend. I'll record it and we'll pop that on. So yeah, Celtic and Aberdeen is the next pair of games that you're going to see here. So I know you probably didn't like what you saw since we're knocked out, but please leave a like, do subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See you later on.